What a fabulous trio it was.
Oh.
Candiace, Rinna, Rob. I was like,
it lasted.
You guys were having fun. I know, all good things come to an end, I guess.
Yes.
Because Rinna, of course, we saw, is no longer in the castle.
She is with the king. She's in heaven.
and you're in hell with Rob.
Get me out. Not today, Satan.
But do you know what, Candiace? After he betrayed Rinna for 2 episodes in a row. Like, I mean, he voted for Rinna twice. They got her out. The faithfuls won that day. And then you put Rob on notice by giving him a throwaway vote.
A throwaway.
Was that your intention to kind of alert to him or to the like? What was your intention?
Both. It was both. It was his warning shot.
Yeah.
But it was also, okay, I see how you're playing this game because you voted for Lisa, you kind of walked it back at breakfast, and then voted for her again. So now you're a liar. You're a big old nasty liar.
Right.
Yes, literally. So I'm like, okay, this is how you're moving now, I gotta watch my back. So this is me telling you, if you're going to come for me, I'm going to clear the table.
Is there a journey of you regaining trust, or was it like completely done at that point?
You have to watch.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
God. I cannot wait to see what happens. I'm actually scared for Rob.
Oh, he should be scared.
He should be.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should be and he should be. Yes.
He should be afraid for his very life.
Because I am so happy that you voted for him at that round table, because I was like, why do I feel like the next episode he's just going to call out Candiace? Like, I just feel like now I have his number.
It's going to be intense.
And
I'm not ready for the next episode. It's like it's going to be really good, but it's going to be good.
It's been so wonderful to see you back on reality TV, because when you exited Potomac, I think I speak for a lot of fans when I say we were absolutely heartbroken. And I was like, when will she be back? Thank God we didn't have to wait too long. But I do kind of feel like, in a way, the universe is setting the stage for you to potentially come back. I saw your interview with Carlos King. You got very emotional. But
Pastor Bishop Carlos
King.
No,
literally that. He's truly a preacher. And I hope his word has penetrated your spirit. I mean, how do you feel now today about the prospect of one day returning to Potomac Housewives? Because we were talking about it with Quad the other day. I was like, she is the best. She loves you.
Yeah,
we were telling her that even just seeing you in a flashback on a recent episode where you said nothing, you were simply sipping a margarita, we had a visceral reaction. I was like, we need Candiace. It just feels better when you're there. Would you feel good about going back?
I never say never to anything. And, if the stars were to align and, and the zeros were to align,
yes.
Anything is possible.
Me and Evan are always like, we need Candiace back on Potomac. But then I loved watching you on Watch What Happens Live when you said you would trust Rob with every organ in your body versus that thing.
Did I say that?
I think you did say that.
You really got away with words, Candiace.
The thing, of course, is also formerly known as Giselle.
Rest in peace.
But then I was like, okay, I don't know if Candiace is ever going to operate on the show or want to go back and re-engage with her. But then I saw you guys, I don't know if you guys talked at the Ultimate Road Trip filming. Did you guys get to talk at all?
I don't recall seeing her there.
Okay. But you got to see NeNe?
I did see NeNe. Yes. I talked to NeNe. We hugged. I gave her my thoughts on all the things.
Yeah.
And she was lovely, and she looked amazing, and her energy was great, and it was just, that is such a historic moment, and it was so great to be a part of it.
Yeah.
20 years of Housewives.
So nuts.
Is insane. Good, bad, or ugly, it is perpetually a part of the cultural zeitgeist, and to say that, I am etched in there in that 20-year history is a beautiful thing. And to see a woman who literally, this franchise was built on her back.
Yes. Yeah. And still, even though she hasn't been on, still continues as her. Yes.
She is referenced and memed and gifted, and just, you can't say Housewives without NeNe. And so to see her be welcomed back in this way, it is, the fans are going to they're all going to need crying goals.
Oh my God, yes.
Did you watch at all Karen sit down with Andy?
Okay, so I haven't watched it, but I've seen enough clips.
It's emotional.
It's really emotional.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Karen she was often pegged as someone who was not honest or truthful. And a couple of, my castmates made their checks off of banking on Karen not being honest and then being able to throw it back in her face. Mm-hmm. So for her to to quote her, to live in her truth and be so vulnerable. She talked about her marriage and how she wasn't in a good place with Ray, and that's what drove her to make such a huge mistake. Yeah. That is a relatable thing. We've all been in a place of like direness and emotion and hopelessness, and maybe done something that we regretted. That's something we can all relate to. Yeah. And for Karen, it's such a great feat, I think, for her to come out and say, you're not going to be able to hold this over me because I'm going to own it.
Yeah. I do kind of love that she did the entire sit down, because if I hope she does come back next season if she wants to, that they can't, the castmates you were mentioning of can't dangle things over her.
No, because she's owning it, and she's going to turn it into something beautiful.
And there was also a really nice level of accountability laced throughout the entire conversation, because even when Andy was like, how would you tell fans who don't think you deserve to be back on the show? Like, what would you say to them? And she was like, I don't know that I deserve to be back on the show.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You know, time will tell. So she's really coming from a very humble place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she someone you'd want to interview on your podcast?
Absolutely. Yes. We've talked about Karen a lot, and I'm giving her a breather because I know she's sort of reacclimating in all phases. But yes.